So let's not break it now. Hello. So in May, I literally went live every 24 hours, at least 1 to 4 times a day. And we'll see what I do for June. Hello. Welcome to the Anna is very, very tired. You appealed. What did you appeal? Your tadpoles? Katrina is a dirty, dirty girl. She has had so many toads that she now collects from tadpoles. I've been in the new place a month. You're a day late and a dollar short, Byron. I was live 1 to 4 times a day in here for the last month. Byron, you clearly don't watch me. I'm insulted. What new shipping rate and what are you talking about? Katrina's had some cocktails today. Okay, she's had some cocktails. I actually have a ladybug shirt. I should wear it tomorrow for you if I can find it. And Katrina's drunk as a skunk. Also, she's tired of collecting tadpoles. So Katrina, what are you collecting? Toads. So Katrina now collects tadpoles and it's dirty in her house. I already did that last month. I told you what my answer was. You have to go live more. That's the answer. It'll come to you in a very nonchalant way, and it'll tell you did something 3 to 6 months ago. So if you guys don't know, Whatnot changed last month their whole system with no warning to sellers, and they're penalizing sellers for stupid things that happened to them 3 months ago to 6 months ago. It could be as little as the post office damaged some items and they refunded you on an insurance claim that you technically paid for when you paid for your insurance, but they give the sellers a strike for it. It could be as little as that. And so when they did it, they changed their system, and now they give sellers a percentage as of last month. And the percentage, if it goes under an 80%, it could be as much as like a bunch of you decided to give sellers 1 star. These things like really do affect sellers. So many of you requested refunds just because you're miserable and unhappy, whatever it is. And so, I mean, I'm not saying that you do that, but you do. So, I mean, I don't do that because I'm a perfect buyer. Perfect. Ask Katrina. So it could be as little as that. So they give sellers now a percentage rating, and they mess with the sellers and they change it like constantly. And their answer when you go to them and say, I ship everything same day, next day. I've had 0 problems this month. I had 0 problems last month. I have no refund requests, no damage issues. I've looked at my analytics. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's from 3 months ago. It's from 6 months ago. That started last month. They didn't like start you from a clean slate either. They're like holding you hostage from December, which is last fiscal year. So anyways, Katrina, I'm telling you what the answer is. Oh, well, you did something 3 months ago, but you didn't even do it. It just was done to you 3 months ago. Also, you should go live more. That'll fix it. I went live every day for 30 days. It hasn't moved since yesterday, Katrina. I told you it wouldn't. It's just a game to stress you out. That's what I've decided, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care Whatnot. I've decided what it is. It's peer pressure to stress us all out, and I'm not falling for it. Okay, something keeps happening with my phone. I'm telling y'all. Like, the apps just keep moving around. Also, I have a new screensaver. It's now my kids, a new picture every time. I think the small one is messing with my phone. All right, so welcome. I'm going to give you a quick synopsis so you don't have to ask any more questions. We're all done moving. We're never going back to that house other than if we had to drive up there and pass by it. They have not called us or texted us yet, but I'm not going to say we're out of the woods yet. Who knows, maybe they didn't even show up. I mean, I did leave them with no door handle because they never gave us one that wasn't broken. And anyways, so we're all done. We returned the Penske truck today. Guess where all the Penske truck stuff is? It's on my driveway. Conveniently, tomorrow is the twice-a-year bulk pickup. So we were able to take all that trash from our backyard. If you want a text alert, go to thisorthatutah.com and I will send them to you whenever we go live. I'm doing it right now. So anyways, the bulk pickup is free, and it's tomorrow. So we did get to throw all that trash out, which was fantastic. Problem, all the garbage pickers are out. Problem, we put everything on our driveway. So like we had to block the driveway with a truck, like, and we're a corners house, and people that keep driving by how to make me nervous. So we have to have all that stuff done today, depending on what time zone you're on. So I have to finish doing the shop today and the storage room and then bring all that stuff in. You guys have to shop tonight and tomorrow because we're going to have to pay for one more day for the 26-foot truck that's outside. Because Brad has to go to work at 4 and we have a meeting at my son's new high school today. So it's not Monday yet on my time. So I just keep saying today, tomorrow. Anyways, so this move, we're just going broke as a joke. So it is what it is. So there's a truck still outside. As soon as we can get that stuff off the driveway, we're going to empty the next truck. Either we'll put it in the backyard or we'll put it on the driveway. We'll cover it with a tarp and we'll bring it in between now and Wednesday. Because Brad is off through Wednesday and we will bring it in. I don't know where we're bringing it in, but we're going to bring it in. And then the next thing we have to do is set the kids up for their yard sale for the weekend and then make a valid decision. Are we just going to start doing the inside of the house or the garage? And I think it's garage. And inside at the same time because we got to empty that pack rat. So happy June. We just did 6 weeks of our move. We did 2 weeks of cleaning the disgustingness, which we still have to finish doing stuff, and painting. And then we did 4 straight weeks of moving. I put a synopsis on the Instagram if you want to go see it. This.utah.com. 9 trucks is the total. So if you guess 9, you win 9 trucks. And if you include all the car trips we did back and forth, it's 10 trucks. And last night after we drove the truck and my car here, we had to get back in the car to go back and get Brad's car. We are lucky we did not die and have an accident because I believe both of us started falling asleep while driving home in our separate vehicles at 3 a.m. in the morning. The kids were here and we were driving. It was brutal. Like, I wanted to die. Like, I felt like blood was coming out of my eyes. It was just terrible. It was really bad. It was so bad. Anyways, at the end, the kids stepped it up after fighting all day last night. I mean, it was bad fighting. And they both started sweeping. So we got everything swept, everything's done, and we're gone, and we're going to call the health department. So that's the end of that. We have now left the house that made us severely ill and sick. And yes, a beautiful looking house can make you super sick, and that's what it is. We now live here. So welcome to our crazy life. I started planting the plants, and there's literally a concrete slab going across the front of the house. So I can't plant there. So we're going to learn how to do decorative rocks and then plant in front of it. And all the grass weeds that I have to pull out, they have briar prickers that hurt really bad. Okay, Katrina, are you ready to buy something for your tadpoles? All right, let's go. We got to go shopping now, people. I still got a truck on the line, and it's going to be here till Tuesday. They're going to want like $300 million. Brad will be down here in a little bit, and he's going to be shipping. So get excited to listen to that crap. Katrina, how many tadpoles do we have now in our collection? If Katrina doesn't start talking, I'm going to tell you about her other collections. Okay, this is Red and Stimpy. This is a collectible. This is for anyone who wants it. Oh my gosh, now this thing shut off. Lord help me. All right. Give me 1 second. Screen shut off. Oh, no. Now I'm on a different website altogether. Oh, no. How's everybody? I can finally start getting back to normal and doing my normal evenings lives and daytime lives. So just fair warning. It's a coming. All right, here comes this one. Okay. I am like in shock, by the way, at how much stuff we had downstairs in the shop. Because I forgot that we were trying to move the shop upstairs and it just got super crazy down there. Y'all, it was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. I don't need to buy inventory all month. We're loaded. Back to the Future. I do need Wades from people's collections and more cookbooks. Always more Wades and always more cookbooks. But I mean, for the most part, we are like loaded here. Back to the Future. We do have to go see the movie. We did not go to Karate Kid on Saturday, so we're gonna take Walter during the week this week. Walter, you ready to go to Karate Kid? And I gotta sign Walter up for camp. So for the month of June, anytime you guys send tips, it's for Walter to go to camp. Tips are for Walter to go to camp for the month of June. He needs to go to sportsy camp. Okay. What? Ooh, there's stuff in here. Oh wait, what's in here? Ooh. Oh, I think this. Yeah, this is someone's order. So sad, so sorry, not for you. Okay. What's next? That's garbage. Also, you have to talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I get a complex, and I think everybody hates me. So, I mean, unless you want to see a grown 50-year, almost, I'm not 50 yet, I have another year, almost 50-year-old cry, you got to talk to me. Because I'm going to get a complex. And Christy doesn't like when I cry. My sunburn is doing better. Look at that. Woo! And I've been putting mega amounts of sunscreen all over myself when I'm outside, so that's kind of winning. If you have some tips on what I should do, the yard is very buggy here. I probably need to sprinkle something in the yard because it's a lot of bugs. And then and then I need to do something about this weedy kind of grass that has briars. I can't sit comfortably is the problem. And then I need to get rid of a bunch of it near Salt Lake. We just moved in Utah. So I can put my plants in today, tomorrow, because they're sitting in a bucket of water. Okay, this is Change Mint. This is Morphe 2. A Morphe 2 palette. Look at how pretty that is. Holy crappers, that's a pretty palette. Pretty, pretty palette. Woohoo! Pretty, pretty palette. All right, anybody want the pretty, pretty palette? Morphe eye palette. Going to Katrina. Katrina is going to wear this around her house to attract more tadpoles. All linked. All linked. It's all for you, Katrina. Yeah. All taken care of. Yeah. I gave it a lot of love. Yeah. COVID all over it. Yeah. That's what I did. You're welcome. Did you saw me put it under my underarms, but no one else did. I didn't. In your mind, you saw that? Okay. Chicago Med, Dr. Charles, paging Dr. Charles. Please come and get Katrina. She's lost her freaking mind. Walter. Walter. Katrina's lost it again. She's out of her mind. Walter wants to know why you're a lesbian. I'll ask for him. Don't worry, Christy's a suck up and she does that for everybody. Oh, we're going for 30 seconds again because Whatnot hates you. Okay, so now that we've left and moved, let's start taking bets. Do you think these landlords are still going to come after us, to harass us, to ask us for things, to batter us, to try to get us to come and do this fake walkthrough? We left because they didn't maintain and repair the house, and we left because the house made us both sick. Brad was sick by the end. He's still getting over it. He finally experienced the blurriness and the chest pains and stuff. Yeah, because I had him next to the door of the laundry room. So, I left the toilet downstairs where the sewage had been splashing up. I left it closed, exactly as is. I was tempted to write a note on it. Thank you. But I didn't. I just left it. I took photos and left it. I have photos in my phone. Hello. Hi. So anyways, when do we think we'll hear from them? Because remember, today she wanted to do a walkthrough. She wanted to do a walkthrough yesterday with the keys on the 31st and bring her painter in. Which in my mind, I'm like, Brad, is she trying to flip the house for the first of the month? I think she is. I think so. Okay, this needs a little washi, and it's chipped right there. Yeah, Christy and Katrina want to sleep with Paco. They want to have a truffle. Katrina and Christy want to have a truffle. Paco, where are you? In about 4 to 5 days. So you want to give it 4 to 5 days. Like they've looked at it. They're going to go huff and puff about it. They're going to go buy their new $80 doorknob that they never bought us because we put our electric one on and when theirs broke. They need to do a full walkthrough and make a list. And then they're going to reach out. Where's this? I'm missing this. Why is this? You need to come clean this. Are you coming back to do this? Why are the garbage cans full? Are you going to put them out on garbage day? You're expecting like a full thing, huh? In 4 to 5 days, where we just ignore them completely. I also feel, raise your hand if you think now we should invoke the other part of the Utah law and send them another scary letter explaining, no, I do not. I'm sorry. Katrina stole them all. She's a thief. And she's trying to keep tabs on her tadpoles. Tabs on the pabs. I think we should send the scary letter telling them we've changed our mind because she harassed us and because we both got sick at the end and we want our deposit back. Raise your hand if you think we should send that tomorrow. Well, we're calling the health department. Okay, it's not we, by the way. It's Brad. Brad's calling the health department. And Brad is never the pissed one. I am. And Brad's the one calling the health department. All right, hold on. I can't sell that. That's the sample. Katrina's high as a kite. Fair warning. Katrina is high as a kite. The kids are having a yard sale. We haven't done a yard sale in a long time. I'm not really an in-person people person, so this is going to be a long weekend. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but you do what you think is right. Well, the law says that we are rightfully owed. We are due process for our deposit back. I don't know how else you want to say it. The law says we are. And I didn't invoke it before because I was like, just leave us alone for the month. The law says because they didn't maintain and repair things, and then because their house is has inhabitable situations, that we can finish out the month. No, you can't do anything to us. Can't hold us accountable. Can't throw fines at us. If you give us our deposit back, I think there was something else. No, we're not getting it back. But would it be fun to harass them and scare them? Should we do that? We're calling the health department. The health department's going to come. We're calling the state. We're calling the county. We're calling the city. It's not just the health department. There's a list of people that we have to contact. So one of them is we're calling tomorrow because you have to call on a business day. So we're calling, and the first one we're calling about is going to be the open sewage, which is a serious, serious thing. Right. We're calling about the pipe in the laundry room and the smell coming out of the downstairs laundry room and the toilet downstairs that backs itself back up in the bathroom that we shut down and we don't use, and the dishwasher. No, we're calling to have their house closed down until they repair it, which technically we could sue them right after that for the negligence and what they've done and all of my medical bills and my future medical bills. I have organ failure. So from that. No, so the washer goes into like a normal house. You have a pipe, usually a PVC pipe, and the hose goes into the pipe behind the washing machine. This was I showed it yesterday. Did you not come on the live when I took everybody through the house? I showed I went inside the dishwasher with all of you. I showed the inside of the brown and black bathtub jets. I showed everybody everything. I think I even opened up the nasty toilet last night. Oh, well, you can go watch. It's on Facebook. Okay. Hi, handsome. So it's just a random hole on the floor in the laundry room underneath where the dryer goes. The washer has the PVC pipe behind it to hook on. This is a random hole with no U-shaped pipe in it, and then there's something coming out of the downstairs washing room that has never been used because there's been a button missing conveniently, and that since we moved in because they have a double stack in there. That makes me think they kind of knew about this, that they like pulled the piece off so you can't use it. I don't know. Anyways, Christy, I don't know live yesterday. I don't know where you were, and I'm disappointed. I did the move out live, so that there is a proof of not just the videos I took, but there's everything. And then we swept when we left afterwards. I mean, there was still stuff on the floor when I did the live. I did it right before midnight because I wasn't sure when the power would go out, and I was getting very tired. Okay, this is recipes from the farmhouse. Gooseberry. Anyways, there's this weird hole. It's under the dryer. It's not under the washer. I mean, here, I can show it to you. Here. I have beautiful photos because I did my full documentation. Anyways, Katrina, it gets the house closed down until they fix it, but it holds them liable financially towards us and all of my medical bills with the doctor now. Because you have to remember, I'm still dealing with my kidney. Like, it's not going to go away. This is like pretty serious. Okay, so this is a hole on the floor under the dryer, and it goes to the sewage, to the septic. And you see it right there, and in the back wall is where the rest of the dryer things are, the normal things. But then there's just this random hole, this random thing. See? Random hole in the middle of the floor. But that's not where the washer is. That's where the dryer is, against the wall. There wouldn't be any room to put a washer there. So, yeah, there's that. You want to see the toilet? If you can't stand seeing something gross, close your eyes really quick. Back straight up. Look at the lid. Look at the lid. Look at the lid. It's brown. When you have a hole to take the water when it leaks, it has a vent over it. Brad's been able to listen to the toilet on the other side of the wall when it gets flushed, and that's with it. They're like connected somehow. You have to ask Brad, but he can see it. He can see it moving, like he watched. And you can smell it. And like there's this place on the highway that we drive past to get here from there, and you can smell like the dump and the sewage. It's like a sewage smell. That's what we get in the house upstairs and downstairs from the septic line. It's not good. So yesterday Brad got dizzy and Brad's eyes blurred over and he couldn't see. You know, like whenever I was live downstairs and I'd be like, I'm getting really dizzy. I can't really see. I'm going to have to go. And I'm like falling over. That's what started happening to him. Except the last time there upstairs, I started passing out and became violently ill from it. So it just like it catches up to you. Oh, yeah, we need these. Where's your friend Paco? Look, I found more roaches. I'll hold them, Katrina, but not for long. Yeah, your roach friend's missing. I got roaches and your friend's not here. That's so sad for him. Okay, here is a hair thing that like I wear. And these ones are $24.99 normally, retail. So there's this one. Yeah, so usually, Christy, when somebody puts that in a house, because Brad used to do construction, they cap it. They put a cap over it, or they put some kind of a U-shaped pipe inside so that it bypasses the sewage and the septic line. Katrina is now high as a kite as well. Yeah, she's now one of those shitty people. Here goes these, and they glow in the dark. Like some cockroaches that glow in the dark. I'd like to let you know I used to mail these in packages, and there were some in the boxes I was cleaning in the shop, and it freaked the shit out of me. Okay, I just want you all to know. Yeah, I think he does, but Paco's not here. So, there's that. There's no Paco here. So if Paco's not here, then Paco, yeah, you got one. Yeah. He's making more oh. Yeah, okay. We don't need more presents. Anybody want me to start showing garbage pail cards? Pair of shiny shades. And a case. You get a case with these. These and a case. These are expensive sunglasses. Expensive, pretty sunglasses and a case. So anyways, Christy, that's the story. I guess usually you get it capped. Here's a mold so you can make those delicious Jello salads that I read the recipes for, or you could wear this to the store. You could wear this to Walmart. Walmart. You could wear that to Walmart. You will make so many friends in the Wally world with that. Okay, if anyone wants me to go through garbage pail cards, raise your hand. Buy stuff or perish. That's lovely. You're charming. Okay, here is a dragon that would look really cool hanging from a window. Glass dragon with multicolors. Glass dragon with multicolors. Our teenager stayed in his room all day today, so there's that too. We're living the high life here. Books. You would like me to do cookbooks? Norma, is that what you want me to do? A whole bunch of stamps. If empanada is your thing. Affirmia. Oh, that says Australia. It looks like the Queen. All hail the Queen! I know there's two right there. I'll be happy to go get them for you. All hail the Queen. There's two on the cookbook shelf. We are just bringing, we do have other books. They're still in the truck. Okay, this is the Ichabod. So they will be off the truck today and through this week. All the things are coming off the truck. We have one more truck to unload. The 26-foot truck with the rest of the stuff is waiting for me. Sitting on the lawn. Running up a price tag every day. We have to pay for it every day that it's sitting there. And it has books in it. You know, you guys, we haven't had a single fish die since we moved to this house. Remember how many fish were dying at the other house? And our water was constantly having problems? It was literally across from that laundry room. Like it was just across the wall. Do we have any thimble lovers? Any thimble lovers? I will run the thimbles if we have a thimble lover. Anybody want to see the thimbles? Anybody want to see the thimbles? Thimble lovers unite. You also need these if you're playing with Katrina because she pricks. Anybody want the thimbles? Thimbles? Anybody want me to go through the thimbles? Just raise your hand if you do. If you haven't worn deodorant, please don't raise it high. If you're doing a Matthew McConaughey, I don't want to smell it. Okay, Southern Living. I got to be honest, the fact that we don't have to drive back and forth from there anymore. Oh, so good. The fact that we have to put all this shit away. Oh, so bad. The fact that we have to hurry our ass and go fast because we have to get it off of a truck and then put it all away this week. Want to die. But it's okay because we don't have to drive. Yes, it's an ornament. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? It's a handcrafted ornament from Poland. I'm going to leave it right in the box because if I take it out, I'm going to break it. Or it'll break in shipping. Are you ready for it? Just ignore Katrina. She's just bitter. She's not allowed to have Christmas because she's bah humbug. It is an ornament. It's huge. This is a huge ball. Okay? It's a big ball. If you like big balls, this is for you. It is pretty. You should get it. We'll run it one more time. Anybody else want the big balls? Anybody else? Big balls. Big balls. Oh, wait. The bucket was over here. Okay, let's see. This is a $25 for Alaska. $25 for Alaska. Gold. Oh, my hair. $25 Alaska. Anybody want this one? $25 Alaska. I think I have other states because they made these for every state. Okay, I have Florida, Oregon, Nebraska, Kentucky, or Alaska. Your choice. Buyer's choice. Buyer's choice on which state. Buyer's choice on the state. And I stole the money from Katrina. She's broke now. It was her money from selling her soul on the corner. Hold on. Okay, here comes this. I'm going to need my glasses. Hold on. When you go live, I'm going to be so rude. You just wait. I'm going to be so rude. I absolutely cannot wait till you go live. And nobody on her live understands like that I'm coming to get her back. But it's fine. It's fine. They're probably like, oh, what a bitch. Oh, this lady's crazy. She won't let up. What's wrong with her? Don't care. Don't care. I have hair wraps. You want hair wraps that I just showed? You want this elephant with the chipped foot? Elephant with a chipped foot. I can run the elephant paperweight with a chipped foot. Or hair wraps. That's what I can get to right now. As we move in. There's a headband. Oh, I can get them for you again. I just need to know. I did them a little bit ago. What? Didn't even know where I put them. Oh, they're right in front of me. No, that's just one. One. All right, I gotta find the others. They were in a black bag, I think. Oh, they're hanging up in front on the thing. Okay, here's the first hair wrap. You can design it yourself, how big you want it. These are normally at the store, they're $24.99. Here's the first one. This is the full pattern. And then I usually just roll it and pull it on. Okay. Go for the next one. Next one is black and white. Yeah, I'm selling assorted. People find Katrina scary things. Scary. They think you're scary, Katrina. Okay, here is a heathered blue. Heathered blue. Then here's black and white. Black and white number 2. We did this one. Here is palm trees and fun. More black and white. Black and white, black and white. Oh. And then this is like a tree vibe. Like the bark. So I have those if you want them. Okay, moving on. 2 earrings. Anybody want a pair of earrings? Confetti earrings. Hoops. Whoop. There it is. Okay, these have coloring like patinaing on them. No worries, anything you want. It has to get run anyways. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, those are Disney pins. Give me a minute, I'll do those as soon as I'm done over here. Here's a bag full of those caramels that we sell. There's a whole bag full of them. Bag full of those mixed caramels that we sell. Elizabeth Arden Mirror. Elizabeth Arden Mirror. This is a dual jade roller. So you'll have this small piece to do around your eyes and the larger for your face. It's good to, and your neck, chin, everything. It's good to use with your oil, but you can do it however you want. It'll help your limbrics, your collagen. It's like a little facial. You want to go up. I have some Garbage Pail Kids cards if you want them. You want to go up with a jade roller. So it is made out of jade, and the stone is nice and cold, but you can put it in the refrigerator. They're really nice. I don't know what that means, but okay. I can run Garbage Pail Kids cards if you want. Okay, this is a bracelet with a bar and then a pin. Oh, we can't sell this. No, we cannot sell that. Away that goes. Nope, that's war memorabilia, we can't have that. Sorry. Out that goes. Oh, and this is broken. If you want this for $1, it's broken. Let me know. That goes with that. Garbage pail cards, right? I don't know where the crafts are. I know that I have them, but I don't know where they are. Right, garbage pail cards. We are just moving everything back in. It doesn't matter. It has a symbol on it that you're not allowed to sell in here, and I'm not going to sell it as a Jew, so it doesn't matter. It's just, I won't sell it, and you're not allowed to. Okay, here comes the first garbage pail card. I know there's sellers on here that do it. It's just you're not supposed to. Okay, here you go. Doo-doo. What year is this? Oh my gosh, I'm going to need magnifying glasses for these. Definitely from the 1900s. Numbered or autos? I don't know. They're just in a box. You're just not allowed to. It's not good on a person. You're not allowed to, but I'm also Jewish, so we're going to move on. Next conversation. I'm not going to get into it on here. The last time I did it, we had a problem. 2. Here's number 3. I was just going to start running them, but if you're trying to hand pick them, 3. I'll go quick. 4, 5. I've been to Germany. 6. And that shouldn't make the, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. 7. You should make that decision without going on a trip. Okay. But to each his own, right? 8. It's a beautiful country, though. They have some really cool stuff there. Okay, and then here's a bunch of stickers. If you want to go through them or you want a deal, let me know. I was gonna run them one by one for you, or in groups, but it sounds like you're looking for something very specific. So let me know, and I'll pull them out for you. Okay, next. Oh, we can sell this. This is sellable. How much for all of it? If I remember correctly, we paid them $50 for all of them. If you want all of them, $50. I might have paid them more, but it's been a while. It was in a box during moving, so in it came. All right, here comes a skull. Here, you go on a trip to Europe, you can take this with you next time. Okay, don't buy it then. No worries. No hard feelings. You don't have to buy it. Here goes this one. I'll put them in the buy it now. Okay, well now we've run this thing for 500 years again. Let's see what's next that we can run at the same time. Okay, here's option number 2. Another fun toy from the 1900s. There goes 1900 Sugar Bear. Oh, what's this? Does this have all its parts? Nope. This one's missing a fish. If you want this for $1, let me know and I'll run it. It's going in that box. Oh, these are cool. Look, spaceships. Anybody want to go to space? So you can go live on Pluto. Oh my God, again, 30 seconds. Pluto. You can go to Uranus. How many of you? Oh, now I found the head. I threw the body out when we were moving. Oh well. Head's been found, but it's already gone to the trash. Oh well. Now it's a headless cherub in the trash. Okay, here comes a necklace. It is handmade jewelry with elements of nature, so it has real flowers. It's a very, very pretty piece. Oh, Atlanta, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Someone can sing the song. I will not for you. I will spare you. Only because Christy might die. Here's this one. Christy, you might die if I sing, right? Yes. I have a scrambled egg pin if you want it. You might. If it was Katrina, I would do it because I don't care. Oh, something in my eye again. All right, I'm gonna run cookbooks. We're moving over there to do cookbooks because if you guys are not into me pulling stuff from the bins, no worries. I'll do it in the morning, afternoon, whenever it is I'm going live. I'm going live early. I know that. I think it's early evening. I scheduled it. I think it's early evening because Brad has to go to work and then come back. Actually, we can see what's in these bins. Let's see what's in these bins. I have glow-in-the-dark hats and gloves. Probably should just use those gloves when I was doing the gardening because of those briars. They hurt really bad, by the way. Okay. The effort I put into not being a serial killer really needs to be acknowledged. Well, it just dropped itself in the bin. There you go. In my defense, sorry, 2 nights ago we only got 4 hours of sleep while we were at the house for literally 2 days, and technically I have been going to the house for a week straight. That's Walter. His name is Walter, the farting dog. He's from a book. There's the Grinch earrings. They're wood. So if you want to share wood earrings, they're not heavy. Wood is not heavy. So honestly, the after of moving from somewhere, the worst is that you will always wonder, did I get everything off the floor? Did I get everything? Did I accidentally leave anything somewhere? I did leave these little things that you tape onto the corners of the wall. They're so easy to replace, that light up when you walk past them. I think that's it. I realized it like almost home, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back for those. If I had realized it before we picked up Brad's car, I might have gone back for them. Anybody want me to do decals? I have decals if you want me to do them. I'm probably going to take pictures and put them in the Buy It Now. So if you want them while I'm live, let me know. I don't know when I'm getting to that. I have a table to bring in here so I can take pictures, and maybe I'll even do a live facing the table. I don't know, but I have to get the table down here. Actually, I have 2 tables. I have to get one over there, and then I have to bring a table to put in the middle here, but we have to make room. Okay, these are silly putties. You're going to get 3. In the 80s, we used to put it on newspaper. So you have to like really stretch them. They're fun. You're getting 3 of them. 3 silly putties. Anybody want 3 silly putties? I don't know what's in all these bins. Hence, I opened broken things that I won't sell. So, this is all coming from our shop that we just moved out of. So, I probably should pay better attention and look at what I'm grabbing. Okay, this is, it's not Among Us. There was like a game, like a YouTubing thing, and so this is the circle. So this is a honeycomb. There's a needle in here, and you push the circle out. Does anyone want that? Anybody remember what that's called? It was like a YouTube thing. It was very popular, but I can't think of it now. I know, you know nothing. These are for crafting. For crafting. It's good. Yes, you know nothing. Okay, here's an old Vera Bradley bag. Vera Bradley bag. It's for makeup. It's you can wipe. You know, it wipes out inside. Vera Bradley bag, and then this is wipeable. Okay, these I have glow in the dark gloves and hats, and I have different ones. So I have little bone hands. I have these. They stretch. You can get them on your hands, adult, or it fits adults and kids. Glow in the dark or bones. So you can get the skull or the bones. And then for the hat, you can do the bones, the skull, the spider, and that's it. So those are the hats. And then the gloves, oh my God, they keep falling. Bones or skulls for the gloves. If you want me to rerun them, let me know and I'll rerun any of them that you want. Okay, here is another pie mold. If you're dying to make Jell-O, if you want to freak people out, or if you want to just hang it on your wall. Nothing says yum like a Jell-O mold. $100-piece, brand new unopened Star Wars puzzle. $100-piece, brand new Star Wars puzzle. Grandma, for all you do, Grandma, for all you do with love. You are so special, a gift from above. And with all my heart, I want to say, I love you. Okay? Christy's leaving. If you're going to miss her, please give her your love because she's leaving. If you're planning to talk about her, now's a good time to make fun of her. She won't be here. So now would be like the perfect time. Weight Watchers cookbook. Weight Watchers cookbook. Simply Light Cooking. Fix It and Forget It. I'm going to go for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to peace out, and then I'm going to come back on for Monday, and I'm probably doing 2 lives for Monday. They'll just be separated. Because he's going to work in the afternoon, and so probably do 2 lives. The Country Kitchen Soups and Starters. Country Kitchen Soups and Starters. Dutch Oven Cookbook. Here we go. Dutch Oven. So I'm going to try making mushu chicken for dinner and wrapping it in tortillas. I saw a whole thing on using flour tortillas to wrap. So I don't know. I was going to go for it today. So if you've tried this and it's terrible, let me know. Because I don't know. I had rice wraps that we've never used, thin ones, but I don't know if I can find them. I'm going to try putting away this one box for food that I have sitting by the counter and see if it's in there, but I don't think it is. But I have a recipe for making mushu wraps using tortilla wraps, and I have a lot of tortilla wraps because I buy them when they go on sale. I buy a whole bunch of packages. Okay, crock pot, busy dinner. We've had so much pizza in the last week because of the move. We're banning pizza for a while. We have enough in the refrigerator. We literally have an entire pizza pie. I don't know what Brad was thinking. He bought 2 yesterday. Then he got annoyed. Apparently we didn't thank him enough. I don't know. Oh, if you have a dog, the doggy cookbook. All right, I'm gonna go grab those Disney pins. We're gonna do those before I go. So hang tight because I have to clean out this shop in the morning so that Brad and I have to flip this room together. We have to flip the room and clean the storage room because we have to bring all the stuff that's on our driveway in here in the morning. And then we have to empty the 26-foot truck. So whatever was in the 15-foot truck has to come in here. But truck was done twice. So whatever's in the truck is now in my driveway and it has to come in here in the morning. So isn't that exciting? Yay. All right, and then we have to empty the 26-foot truck. So you guys have to buy as much as you can so that I have room for all of that to come in here because it's all going on the driveway. All right, let's see what's in here. Hello, cat. Hello, Fred. So, let's see. Okay, let's see if I can get you any closer. No. All right, here we go. I'm doing. It has been a very, very long week. And yesterday was atrocious. Like, so bad. All right, here we go. But I'm still here. Now we have to finish and unload the last truck. We loaded a truck today. And then we have to put it away. We got to get those plants in the ground. And then we have to put the next truck away. And then we can clean the house, you guys. We'll start putting everything away that's in the house as fast as we can. But we're out, yeah. And we still have a pack rat outside. We need to deal with that. because I have to call them. They're actually trying to charge us the full rate, and they're not supposed to. Okay. So there's that. So lot to put away. June, we just did our 4 weeks of moving, 6 weeks total with the cleaning and the painting. So now we have to finish cleaning and painting this place and put everything away. Month of June. They have not reached out to us yet. We don't know. What can I say? They didn't do any repairs or maintenance. They have health hazards going on in the house. So Brad's going to call the health department. And I was going to try to send one letter of demand for our security deposit back because legally they're supposed to. But we cleaned it. We stayed there and swept and, I did all the things. But we know she's going to complain, so. We didn't hear from them today, though. Technically, you guys, it's Sunday and in Utah, they should have left us alone. But she kept trying to ask us to do a walkthrough with her and a key exchange today because we said no to doing it yesterday. I think these are copper, but I might be wrong. Anyways, we weren't going to meet with them because the law says we shouldn't. It says everything should be in writing. Because when you meet with people, that's when things get said and things get done. And then you have no proof or anything. And so it's always bad. Those are the situations where you definitely want everything, I have wheat pennies. If anybody wants me to weigh them out, let me know. And we can do wheat pennies. I was kind of hoping they were just done and going to leave us alone. But she did harass us before we left, so I'm still assuming they must have gone today, but maybe not. I mean, they're dying to flip that house and not fix it. They're not our landlord anymore, though. We all done. We moved into our small home. All done. Moved into our imperfect home. But it's not making me sick. Not making Brad sick. Sometimes you just have to, you got to do what's the better choice. It's good that we did it so early and this is what we could get because there were no trucks available. It's the time frame, the heat. It was 91 today. Because as soon as school ends here, it's the crunch for moving and there's less places available because people like to move within the school year here. So, because now I showed Brad an area right by here and he's like, well, we never saw that area. I'm like, well, there weren't any houses available. Right behind our son's school. They're homes that are kind of similar looking structure-wise and stuff to the ones where we were. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. This is the one we took. So to deal with my old bathtub situation, we can get a jacuzzi. Get a jacuzzi, Brad, and you can maintain it. So I have to empty out the bathroom this week upstairs, the hall bathroom, and scrub it down so we can take baths. And then I need to do what it said online, which is a soaking procedure to get the decals off the bottom of it. So if you've ever removed the no-slip decals, let me know, because I read a whole thing that I have to soak cloths soaked in vinegar on top of them and then do a full prying job and then glue on. But we're done driving back and forth. So as daunting as it is that we have to put everything away and we've given ourselves a month and we have to get that pack rat undone and the garage, kids are going to have yard sales. As much as daunting as it is, we're doing it all here. So that makes like a big difference when you can skip out on the driving. You could sit down on your couch. You could eat food at home. You don't have to be like, well, what kind of fast thing can we get to eat this time and make ourselves sick with? Oh, I got to get up early and go and be there all day. You know, like I can work it around working now instead of having to work with it. So it makes a big difference. We gotta get the stuff off the driveway today, and then we gotta make a decision where we're gonna sort the stuff coming off the 26-foot truck. I don't really want to drag it to the backyard. I feel like that we're setting ourselves up for disaster with that, but probably is a smarter choice is to just take it to the backyard so that the kids can sort through what they're going to put into the yard sale. I think it's probably the better choice, and then whatever's for the shop, I'm just going to bring down here, and if it's for the house, bring it in the house. It's probably the smarter choice because then publicly no one else is looking at us doing it, and if we had to for the yard sale, we could just keep it back there, you know, with a tarp on it. I think that's probably the smarter choice. Oh, crap. Sorry, cat. Somebody just burped. I'll keep doing these. I was going to move on to cookbooks, but I'll do them. Hang tight. Hold on. I got to get a bin. Here is this pie tin. Thank you, Kat. Anybody want... Oh, I have the other one up top. Anyone want this one? And then if you want me to get the one that's a little more hat-like that's up top, just let me know and I'll go get it for you. All right, so I'm going to use this since nobody wanted it to make sure I don't keep repeating. Okay, I can't sell this on here, so I have to do that on the other app because it's an LV upcycle item. Let's see. Can't do that. Yeah, the 65 miles was bad. Last night, I'm telling y'all, I scared myself to death because we were so bone tired driving back after having to go back to get Brad's car. I was like, I don't know how we didn't have an accident. I don't know. I cried a little, like leaving. I was like, oh no, are you okay? We've had so many accidents and none of them have ever been my fault, but it scared me enough. So, yeah. It's terrifying. That's why we left we moved out of Vegas because of the people hitting us. I still have problems sometimes driving on the highway. I hate driving. So me having to drive for the last 4 weeks back and forth the 65 miles and at night has been terrifying because I still have so much PTSD from the cars hitting us. These are Disney pins right now. And so, last night when my eyes started to close, what I did was I sat in the seat bouncing up and down and kept myself awake. Is your car damaged? So, I mean, I pushed myself hard for this move. Crazy guy running around in the street. Is your car totaled or is it repairable? So if you guys don't know, if your airbags go off, your car's totaled. That's how you know. If your airbags don't go off, it's usually repairable. Crazy guy. Well, at least it wasn't your fault. Honestly, I'm glad you're okay, and at least it wasn't your fault. But it's awful. It's scary. It's annoying. It's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a whole thing. It sucks. Especially if it's not your fault. It's like, I'm busy being careful. Why? Why you gotta ruin this for me? Bahamas. Ornament. What happened to the crazy guy? Crazy guy jumped on the hood of the cop car. Oh my gosh. The crazy guy was probably on drugs and went to jail. This is my issue, you guys, is that when people have things wrong with them, they go to jail instead of being taken to a facility to get help. Crazy guy needs to go to a facility and get some assistance. Crazy guy needs some crazy rehabilitative help. No, if he caused an accident, he's going to jail. I mean, caused an accident, Christy, he's going to jail. And he's probably on drugs. So they probably assume she's in California, he's going to jail. He was attacking. Christy, he is going. Cars in the street. Police took the crazy guy to the hospital for a psych hold. And then, see, he's going to the psych hold, and then he's going to the jail. Hi, how are you? They always about them. Yeah, because they have to bring them to the psych hold. Because they need to get them over their drugs and their immediate, what the hell is wrong with you situation by law. And then once that's over, once that's done, then poor guy's going to jail, and he probably won't even remember what he did. Probably not. And then he's going to have to go to the judge. Oh, that's nice that you're grateful that he's alive. Because most people would be worrying about the fact that their car was just damaged. And it's a huge inconvenience and cost. Because he probably doesn't have any money to help pay for it. That's where they should go, Christy, because they really can't handle that in the jail. And the thing is, you guys, what is jail going to do for somebody who's on drugs or psychotic and not on their medicine? Nothing. It's going to do absolutely nothing for them. I don't know which direction this goes in. This one. I think it goes this way, right? Yeah, this way. Does absolutely nothing. They need to get treatment. Because yeah. They need to not be going to a hospital. They need facilities that deal with people that are having mental issues and drug related and alcohol related issues. They need facilities just for that. Because sticking somebody in jail just because they're psychotic and they didn't take their meds, or they're drunk, or they're high as a kite, it's not going to solve the problem. That is all repairable. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad that you are here to talk to us. We've had so many times people have hit our car in the last 5 years that I'm glad you are. Like the one who had to be on drugs and drove off. Yeah, I don't know how we get in cars anymore in our family after how many times we've had a problem. We had one last year. There we go. I swear I was going to yawn, but I fixed it. So my new fear, you want a new fear, Kat? I've seen too many videos recently of cars getting stuck on train tracks. So that's my new fear while I was driving. Okay, he definitely has something wrong with him. He definitely needs help. Jail is not going to fix him. 2023, it has a little tag on it. No, jail is going to do nothing for that man. He needs help. He needs a different type of facility. You going to get him, Cindy? You can go rescue him? Here he goes. It's fine. Oh, are you surprised by that? Gold-plated necklace. Gold-plated necklace. Other cars, right. You moved on from your car. To, yeah, there are a lot of unstable people. Brad is actually doing the driveway right now while we are live. This is our life for the month of June. I bet you the neighbors will be so happy to see that final truck leave by Tuesday. And then they're probably sitting there going, when's the pack rat leaving? As soon as we do the garage, friends, the pack rat will leave. Crazy month of June, putting everything away. You know what you have to do to put everything away, right? You have to make a bigger mess. So I'm happy you're okay, Kat. Yeah, they seem really nice. It's just different. It's different. Walter doesn't really know enough kids, so I feel sad for him that he can't just walk out the door and go to his friends' houses like he's been doing. But we'll figure it out. I wish I could tell you that the car thing gets easier. I grab and hold in the car a lot. I'm scared to death all the time. I don't, I hate driving. I like to close my eyes and make Brad drive. I even get nervous while Brad's driving and freak out still. I don't think it ever gets better. My mom drives severely under the speed limit ever since hers years ago, a couple decades ago. There's this guy. And this one. Yeah, that's because he was jumping at you and startling you, and you think you're safe in your car. He infringed on your safety space. So he scared you because he came into your safe place. Before you could even comprehend what had just happened and handle it, he was in your space. What I tell my son who has some mental thing. I'm like, you're in my place. You're going fast, and I need time and space to comprehend and absorb what just happened. And the guy was not giving you the time to absorb the car accident. He was continuing the situation, and you're sitting there with fight or flight, not knowing what to do. You're in a car that's not, oh, what is that? It's not well. You technically aren't supposed to move or drive off. What do? That's very hard mentally while you're trying to comprehend what just happened and what do I do next? What are the next steps? While you're busy trying to do that and deal with yourself, you're now having to protect yourself. It's a lot. So all you can do now is try to come down from it and take some time. Oh, well, we'll do that one. Oh, I found it again. Yeah, it's different because that's not allowing you to step forward from where you're what just happened. Very understandable. I wouldn't know what to do either. My people didn't come after me. The one person drove away. The other lady stayed in her car, didn't even apologize, check on us, nothing. And then the guy didn't speak or say anything, and once he ran away, he called. I'm sure somebody else must have called. You know what, Kat? I always assume somebody else calls, but that's not always true. You were the only caller. That's crazy. Yeah, they might have regretted that when he was coming out their car. Crazy. I like the scary face. Look at the face. I don't even know what to say. Are we angry? Are we a tiki man? What is happening here, Gingy? Gingy, what is happening? I'm just glad he jumped on the police car. Yeah, because I mean, it did really solidify. That really like brought it home. Like, what's going on around here? Look at this. I need water. That'll make me stop yawning. Yeah, like you no longer had to explain to the police what's happening. You're getting a full understanding of the situation now. A full flow of what exactly is taking place. They've got it. They experienced him. That's one way to put it, right? They experienced him. But car accidents really are so much work and such a pain. They're just exhausting in their own right, even if you're getting your car back. Because it's like, this is not what I was doing today. I have things to do. This was not part of the plan. I did not want to be slowed down. This is not a Disney pen. I'm going again. Let's see if I can figure out what it was without rerunning all of them. I got it. I got it. I found it. I found him. Thank you. I guess that's an alien. Oh, it's yours. It's yours. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, someone's fighting you. Paying no attention, you guys. Sorry. Thank you to whoever was fighting with Kat. You have to bear with me because I've been moving for a week, for a month. But for the last couple of days to a week, we've been going hard every day. And I haven't had a lot of sleep. And it's going to be a long week this week because we have to get rid of the truck by Tuesday. And so all the stuff has to be brought in. So you just got to bear with me because I haven't had time to recuperate yet. Thank you for your purchase. Not that the month will be slow because we have to put everything away. But this week will just be a little hard because we haven't been able to, come back from what we just did. And this last 72 hours was the most brutal. Like numbing. And it's like we go back and forth. No, I had it right. With like, could we have made it better? And I'm like, we could have made it better. But we did it. This one, I mean, no matter what we did, yeah, because we have the home and the business. So it's like, think of how long it would take you to move your 4,000 square foot home with a family of 4, right? But then add on to it that 1,000 square feet of it is a business with stuff. And so it takes so much extra time because you're moving two things. You're moving a home and you're moving a business all together. We've done it before. We've done it so many times, but this time was the hardest because of the stairs. The stairs just made it so brutal. And then the breathlessness in the house from that, we assume that just the pipe. It was nice that tomorrow is bulk pickup day, and we don't have a bulk pickup day at either of our last two homes that we rented. So that was a nice surprise and treat. Thank you, Kat. Here goes this one. Yeah, that's the right direction. You can't really tell sometimes what direction you're going. Nickelback keychain. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get up and go get some water to make myself stop yawning. I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but when I need water, I yawn. I'm gonna get really cold. And it's cold in here, and I need water. All right, hold on. What's this one? Oh, we the only time we've ever had a mover was to go from Florida to Arizona, and it was really traumatic. Yeah. They overcharge so much. They add on later. And then, you know what I mean? And so I will go get the water, I promise. Give me 1 second and I'll get the water to make it a yawning stop. Here. It's just in a little snap bag that I put it in. We let the local missionary boys help the last 2 days. So they helped us pack stuff and pull it out. And it was really, really helpful. And the last day, we had them take the garbage out from the back, from downstairs. It was a lot of garbage. So it was super, super helpful because it would have taken us so much more time and the dump was going to close. And Brad had to go to work. So it made a big difference. Okay, I still have those gold dollar coins, and I have a $50. If anyone wants them. Let me grab the water. Do you want me to go through the pins one more time? That was all of them, but I can go through them again. Does anybody want the thimbles that I did earlier? And then I can do cookbooks. Anybody want cookbooks? Cookbooks or thimbles, or I can do the pins again. And then I will be back on probably twice today. Today will be a twofer to help me start easing back into normalcy. Anything else you want, Kat, for me to bundle up with this? And then I will be back twice today. I'm just not sure what time yet. I'm thinking I don't know where the vintage is, sweetheart. Sorry. We're just moving stuff back in. I won't be able to randomly do that. Oh, these might be vintage. What are these? And they're vintage plates if you want them. I have a little stack of them. Okay, yeah, you guys, I will be back today. So our meeting is at like 2 o'clock at the school, and Brad said he has to, 4 o'clock. He goes to work at 4. So as soon as I come back from the meeting at the school, I'll probably go live. So if you guys want to do an afternoon sale, early evening on the East Coast, I'll probably do that. And then I know it's scheduled for 6:30, and then I'll do a late night, probably for an hour. Okay? Thank you guys, and I hope you have an amazing night. I am going to go to sleep. Otherwise, I'm going to end up falling asleep on the camera. It's been the roughest of the moves the last 72 hours, and I will see you today. Oh, I have to go plant those plants too. Can't forget that. Okay, she needs people on. I will see you guys in a few hours. Thank you. You too, Kat, and stay safe, and no more car accidents.
Mom, do you have a charger?
I'm glad nothing's happened to you.
Charger?
Your charger is upstairs.
No, like the one that goes boom, like boom.
The one with the hole in the middle?
No, the one that has like the bump thingy on the top.
For your lightning cord? No, I gave you the package of it.
Not for my phone. Not for your phone. Not for your phone.
Yes?
No. It's like that, but has a bump at the top.
I do not have a bump.
I can...
All right, you guys. I'll see you in a little bit.